What's one piece of advice you wish someone had given you about parenting a teenager?
Ooh, I gotta go.
Parenting a teenager? Ooh, I wish they would have said, "Watch out for their attitude."
Good
Man,
job.
they attitudes. They're different. They're not disrespectful, but they're not.
they are.
They're not. It's
Today's teens.
Oh, I'm talking about mine.
Oh, yo, okay.
He's like, how you know about you?
No, I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna be like, damn, my kids disrespectful to you, but whoop their ass, you know. But no, they're not disrespectful. They are in their own way. They in their feelings. They have to let their feelings out, regardless of what we're doing, what we're talking about, where we're going. They have to let their feelings out. And when, like I said, when I was growing up, my mother used to say, "Shut up, sit down."
That was it.
I think that goes back to the whole social media thing. It gives them a platform to feel like everything you feel like you got to say, you got to say it.
No, I don't think it's I don't even think it's social media. I think it's just
it's the climate.
They think they have so much stuff built up to where they think it's.
We had to build up too, but we didn't.
Yeah, we had.
We went in our room and hit at the air like Cuba Gooding Jr. did the boys too.
No, they not doing that. They sitting right there, Daddy. Look, I need to talk to you, Daddy.
Yeah,
I did not like the way you said this, Daddy. I don't give a. I don't care what you. This is hard, bro.
Do you really? But do you really think, honestly, is that necessarily bad?
No. That's why I say I said it's not bad. I said they're not. Some people would take it as being disrespectful. Yeah. I don't think it's disrespectful if your child coming to you and letting you know, hey, Dad, this hurt my feelings, or I didn't like the way you said this to me. Okay, you know what? You're right. I could have said it better, but still get the hell up and get out.
Oh, my daddy wasn't buying that.
I mean, because I give my children the opportunity.
It's not being questioned. It's more like
you just want understanding, clarification.
They want understanding. Yeah. They want understanding.
He'd be like, "What you just say?"
Because it was a different time, though.
It was.
Yeah,
because I give my children that moment in time, but I tell them it's a right place and right time for it. If I say, go do this right now, that ain't the time for you to question me. But now later on, if you come to me and say, well, why did I have to do that?
They definitely question.
I'll explain to you later about that. No, if I hurt your feelings, that's different.
But at the time, if I say, hey, wash the dishes, that ain't the time for you to say,
well,
why I gotta
wash your fork and wash your own plate.
Yeah,
So
you say,
but I was about to say, if the biggest advice that I would,
wash your own fork,
I wish somebody would have gave me is that give yourself grace, give your children grace, and y'all are growing together. There's no, I know it's 1,001 books out there, but there's really no book on parenting.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
You got to treat each and every child different. Now, in your case, you only got the one, but if you have multiple children, you can't treat them all the same because they're not same. They're individual people. Like even my twins, yes, they're twins, but they're individual people.
Yep.
So you gotta treat them different. What worked for little Johnny ain't gonna work for little Peter. You gotta treat them differently. You can't.
We raising Kevin though. Johnny and Peter, they're messing up stuff.
What work for little Mookie don't work for Ray Ray.
Okay, all right, Ray. That's no better.
Kelly, what's your thoughts on that?
I agree with her. You do have to raise them totally different because I prayed. I'm glad I got her again because what I'm going through with my oldest, it's rough, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I stick in there. Whenever you got to tell your child you can get your stuff and get out. That was one of the hardest things for me to tell my child.
That's more definitely
it was hard. Much as I love her, but she was disrespecting my
home. You can't disrespect my home.
That was just hard because you told me, my only thing was, y'all staying here. It's a blessing. Y'all ain't got to pay no bills.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You feel bad for kicking somebody out?
I mean, that's your child, so you go feel bad.
You don't want to see your child hurt.
It's your child, man.
Says who? What you mean by that?
It's your child.
I mean, I kick them out.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Because I never had the experience.
I can get a remote done.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't kick them out.
But at the same time,
if I want peace of mind, I would.
But sometimes they need a kick in their ass for them to start up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they probably be mad at you now, but in the future,
I mean, you
they'll
definitely got to
come
show
back
tough
around.
love.
Yeah, you definitely got to. Because if you just kept sitting there, then next thing you know, they name on the deed. You just paying the mortgage.
I mean, because you
know what I'm saying?
how you raise your children is ultimately going to be part of how they go out there in the world to see things. If you treat your child and let them believe like everything they want, they can have it, then they're going to go out in the world with that mentality. And then the first moment they disappointed or the first moment they can't have something, then they tripping.
Mm-hmm.
But if you so stern on them that you just kick them out, like I'm not a believer in kicking your child out when they turn 18. That's sending them out in the world to be ill prepared. But why would you do that?
I said shoot.
So
But I'm saying, but why would you just put them out?
I'm not gonna put them out.
Parents don't, because I told mine, I say, whatever we do after y'all 18 is because we love you.
Yeah.
What you do, we ain't gotta do nothing else after
That's
that.
a fact.
It's because we love you. Whatever we do after that,
I mean, because you never stop being a parent. So
No.
why would you just put them out when they turn 18? They ain't properly
Some
prepared to do
parents do.
anything. I know.
That's my time.
So one thing I want to say is, you know, y'all have generated probably one of the most engaging conversations thus far on the show, outside of when me and Jeff banter. So now we have come to my most favorite part of the show is